What's up?
I'm mad at you
Why you mad at me?
because
Because what?
you talk about some. Okay, 1 o'clock.
What you talking about? I mean, hey,
What I'm talking about?
like they say, early bird gets the worms. So what's up?
You said okay. I said one. You was like okay.
Yeah, but I end up like taking a shower so early, then I end up getting myself together. So here I am.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready.
Okay. Well, we can start with what does
We ain't
I
even.
don't I don't know.
We ain't. My thing is this.
Okay. Um, do you feel like all men cheat?
No, I don't think that all men cheat. I just think that some men are dumb enough to cheat on somebody that's, you know, I just stand on that. I just say like, just dumb, like, men just dumb to cheat. Like, you know, if you're single, you can do what you want to. But if you're not single, you gotta have standards. But like I said, most men are not mentally great up here when it comes to that. So yeah, that's just how I feel.
Have you cheated?
Have I cheated? Yes, when I was in college. When I was in college, yeah. Nah. Honestly, but at the same time, it was just like it was. I'm not gonna say it was a revenge, but it was like she did it, so I'm just go ahead and just have my fun. So I wouldn't even call it cheating because I didn't really do anything. I was just really just kicking it with a female that was just like a friend because we hooped together and all that. But I wouldn't say that it got intimate because it never did. But yeah, I've never cheated, but I've always been the one to get cheated on. So I don't know why. I don't know why it be me, but I just be minding my own little business.
Um, what do you think about people who try to talk shit about people from the bottom?
I think because honestly, like if you're trying to talk shit about people that's at the bottom, then that means that you need to be at the bottom yourself because you can't talk shit about somebody that ain't got nothing to lose. Like these are the people that's trying to get up to the top, while you too busy trying to. It's like to me, it's like crabs in a bucket. You can always get that one crab that gets close to the top. Then there's always one crab that's going to drag him back down with everybody else. I don't appreciate people that talks down about people that's trying to get up and be something for themselves. So I feel like the people that talk shit about people in the bottom should be in the bottom themselves so they can understand this feeling. Cause I've been like, I know you've been talked. I know you've been talked about before. I've been talked about before numerous occasions. But being at the bottom, like that's where you have to learn yourself. That's when you have to learn how to work to get to where you want to go. Like if you don't know how to get yourself from the bottom, then at that point you might as well just stay there.
You know what?
I said, being at the bottom, like if you don't want to work hard to get out from the bottom and get to the top or get somewhere that's not at the bottom, like at the same time, if you're not trying to get that way, then you might want to just stay at the bottom, honestly.
Okay, so what about people who came from the bottom and then try to talk shit about the people at the bottom?
Then those are the people that shouldn't talk shit about people that's at the bottom because you've been there before. You need to guide the people that's at the bottom how to get to the top. If you got there, give out the blueprint. Don't give too much. Don't give too much, but just give enough so they can use it to their advantage to get to where you are. Because there's a lot of people that's at the bottom right now watching me, talking about like, how can I get here? How can I get there? I can give y'all as much game as I can, but it's only for you to apply it. Like if you don't apply yourself to get to where you want to go, then the free game I just gave you, it's just like you just not gonna use it. Like I don't like I hate when people be like, well, he came from the bottom like us. Now he over here looking down on us. No, like this person looking down on y'all because they trying to bring y'all up with them. It's a lot of food at the table, but the question is though, are you ready to eat at the same table?
So what growth have you seen from me? Like you was like you've become more authentic.
I've been more authentic because I
I'm talking
know.
about for me.
Oh,
Like what have you seen? Yeah.
I have seen I have seen you just, grow not only as a person but as a woman. Like me and you, we didn't had a lot of history with each other where, I seen you, at your lowest point where you felt like, you feel like may feel like you wasn't enough. But I've seen you grow into the person that you are now. Like it takes a long journey to come from where you started to where you are now. Like I've been watching you, like you're more spiritual now. You're more in tune with yourself. You're one with yourself. Like I said, it's been a lot of history where me and you have we didn't had encounters before, where we didn't had times where we exchanged stuff before, and I've seen you grown from that. I've seen you, mature from the day that I first met you until where we are right now, sitting here having an intellectual conversation about life and people and situations. Like, but it's somebody had called it, my bad. But it's just all about me watching you grow. I always paid attention. I always paid attention to you. I always have, and I still pay attention to you because I just wanted just to see more from you and more of you. So trust me, I have seen you grown a lot, and I am very honored to be the person to know you for what 5 years now. Yeah.
Okay. Last time we talked about like you was like there are people that I gotta separate myself from people that want to, you was telling people like separate yourself from people that want to be seen and stuff like that. So like you had said like you the type of person that you don't have a choice about that. What did you mean by that?
Well, when I say I don't have a choice about being seen is because of the um, opportunities that I was given. Like right now, I still work for the Grizzlies. I've been with the Grizzlies for 9 years now, and I have no choice but to be seen. Do I want to be seen? No. But according to, my job, I have to be seen. At the same time but I want to be seen by the right people. The right people that can just be like, okay, we can do something with him, or we can, invest in him, or put him somewhere where we can set him up for something much more bigger and better. Being a part of NBA is by far the bigger and better things I've ever had in my life. Like once again, I will always go back and just wish I can tell my younger self, like, you're gonna be working for the NBA for the next 9 years of your life. And it's just like I want to be seen in the right way. I don't want to be seen in the wrong way. I want to be seen just how the way that people can see me. They can see me being authentic. They can see me having fun. They can see me putting a smile on people's faces. They can see me be entertaining. That's how I want to be seen. Now, when I say I don't want to be seen, it's just like I just don't want to be seen in a negativity way. We always want to be seen in positivity. That's what we strive for. We strive to be seen in positive ways, but not being seen. I don't want nobody to see me in a negative way. Be like, well, JT was really like this, but I got a lot of people. More than one person is like, nah, but JT is really like this though. Like he really want to, you know, put everybody else in front of him. Cause that's how I am. My family Like my family, like my brothers and my sisters, my mom, my dad, grandmas, grandfathers, aunts, uncles, cousins. It's like they are all the ship. I'm the anchor. Cause once you throw the anchor down, it keeps the boat afloat. And that's how I feel. I feel like I'm the anchor to make sure that everybody stays up, stay afloat. Even though they'll call me and want to talk and want to ask me about stuff, like I don't mind. Like that's the way that I want to be seen.
Um, do you have any regrets?
I don't have any regrets because if I had any regrets, then I wouldn't be here.
Well, do you have something that like it might not be a regret, but like if you could not have done it, you would have not have done it?
Um, Still no. Everything in life that we do, regardless if we didn't want to do it but we did it anyway, was technically a life lesson. Like I take full responsibility of everything I've done in my life, even though most things I've done I'm not proud of. But at the same time, like if I didn't go through that, then what lesson would I would have learned? Like what could have been the outcome if I didn't learn what happened that day? Like if I don't, if I have regrets, that means that the shit that I'd have been through, it wasn't like it'll be meant for nothing. It'll be for nothing. So anytime I think of regrets, I don't. You know, like, but some of those regrets have people's feelings involved. Now, do I regret about that part? Yes, because I know I could have handled stuff a little bit better. Because, but at the same time, it allows me to understand the person that I am now. Like, I'm not the person to want to hurt people's feelings. I'm the person that just want to uplift somebody's feelings at that point. Like back then, I didn't care about no feelings about nobody's feelings but mine. But when I started to understand people and understand myself, it's like you would want somebody to do you the same way that they want to be done. So if you want somebody to put your feelings in perspective, you got to do the same thing.
You came to that own understanding yourself.
Yeah, I kind of understand it myself. Like everything I do, nobody has not taught me. Like some people are self-taught. Some people have to be taught. I had to self teach myself how to understand people, understand the values of people, whether they are a friend, a family member, or a person I'm in a relationship with. I have to understand the values of their feelings because everybody's feelings are important. We're not here to hurt people's feelings. Even even if we do, it's never intentional. It's never intentional to hurt nobody's feelings. Like if you have to hurt somebody's feelings, that means that you have to either tell them how it is, you have to just give them the cold hard, the cold hard truth. But that's how I learned to be a much more better person because of the lessons I have to go through. I had I had to be this type of guy this way, that type of guy this way, and now I'm this type of guy where I consider everybody, even you. Like my thing is we don't talk as much, but I guarantee you, like if you hit me up out the blue, be like JC, I want to talk to you about something. All right, what's up? Let's talk. I'm like that's the person I have become. Just a person with an ear to listen to, a shoulder to lean on. But that's me though. That's how I learned. So I have no regrets at all.
Uh, what age would you say women should date?
Uh, I would say around like when you 20, about 23, 24, because once you get I really wish I would have started dating around that time, but I started dating way earlier, like middle school, high school. But that was like what they call it, the puppy love phase. That's the puppy love phase. But like when you want to really like start dating people, like especially like for women, it gotta be like probably like maybe your third year or your last year in college because niggas in college is grimy, like grimy for real. And I feel like women have, like I said, y'all have a lot much more value to y'all. You have a lot when y'all get older. When I get older, it's a much more value. It's a much higher value with y'all because as men, we start to look at y'all much more to understand what y'all are looking for. Not only as in men, but what you're looking for in life. What's your goals? We can sit and talk about your goals. We can talk about mine and see how they intertwine with each other. Like women should look for men that's willing to understand women as not just physical. You gotta look at women in a mental aspect. You gotta look at them in a spiritual aspect. You gotta look at them at an emotional aspect because
Aspect.
aspect, aspect. Y'all get hear that aspect, but 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 no, but you have to you got a real deal like understand what women are looking for, and the same thing for women. Y'all gotta understand what we looking for. My thing is, I understand that.
That's good, yeah.
And I understand that some men want to be very very straightforward, straight to the punch. Like, but at the same time, you have to. There are some men out here that's willing to take the ride and just enjoy the ride. To me, like, cause as women, y'all have to have y'all guard up. Y'all gotta have a wall up because you can't fully, you can't fully trust a man when you first talk to him. Like, you got a real deal, like Pete, to see what he like. And 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 all the men, I want y'all to hear me. I want y'all to hear me out when I say this. When you are comfortable, when you are comfortable with a woman, and you get the chance to express yourself. When you tell a woman that you still want her guard up, women, do not take that as a way of him trying to make be comfortable with what he got going on. The reason why he's telling you that he wants you to keep your guard up because he wants to work to have your guard down slowly. Like, don't just honestly like give your guard down because of all the trip all the trips that y'all go to, all the money he spend, all the time where you hit him up like, babe, like, can you send me some
Women
money?
need to hear this too. Everybody needs to hear this.
Like you got like the guard up is to protect you and to protect me. It's not men and women. It's nothing wrong with keeping y'all guard up, even if y'all are comfortable with each other. if if this person is your safe space, it's still nothing wrong with keeping that guard up because the man is going to understand. Yes, she got her guard up, but at the same time, I'm the safe space. So when she is comfortable to let that guard down, I'm gonna do the exact same way. It's not. It's like I don't. And then I don't want like say like and I don't want nobody to feel like that. It's like it'll make you look at a person different that but when a man tells you that, you have to really understand like he really trying to work to get my guard down. Cause it's 2024. Women got their guard up higher than the Eiffel Tower right now. Because, it's getting tricky out here. So it's nothing wrong with a man telling a woman, keep your guard up, but I still love you. I still respect you. We can still go do these dates. I'm still gonna pay you, get your feet and nails done, get your hair done. But at the same time, I want to work for everything that you have from head to toe. That's where the guard stands for the women, from the head all the way down to her toes. And when that guard slowly comes down, you're going to see him appreciate the woman more. And the same thing for women. Men ain't just simple creatures. We have standards. We have expectations. It's not about all the time like I'm trying to smash and leave. Like, men has expectations too. You know, but
But
if
men might be more okay with smashing.
but guess what though? But at the same time, men might be okay with smashing if that's what she's bringing. If you showing that, then guess what? Don't get mad at him when you put the
When
ball
you
just
got the cookies, y'all open.
Yeah, like you can't
That's
get
what
mad.
I heard somebody say before. A
Like you
pastor.
like you can't get mad. Like if he be want to just smash and then he done with you, you allowed that to happen. You allowed yourself to open this cookie jar and let this man put his hands all in the cookie jar. And then all of a sudden, once y'all break off and then y'all link up again, shit gonna get weird. Like you gonna be very upset. Like, why did I do this? You allowed this to happen. So when you sending text messages talking about, oh yeah, I want to do this and do that, you giving him the green light to go ahead and respond back to the text message and say, yeah, well, we finna do this and do that.
And vice versa for men too.
Yeah, it's the same way. Like if a man tells you like, here, or come on, come do this and let's do that. Like it's giving women the green light. It's the same way. It ain't no, oh well, no, it's it's the same way. It's the same way. It's the fucking same way. If you cross the, it'll tell you something. If McDonald's is across the street, guess what you gonna do? You gonna walk your ass across the street and go to McDonald's. Or if Popeye's across the street, what you gonna do? You gonna walk your ass across the street to go, like it's the same shit.
Folks love McDonald's.
Right. And folks love Popeyes. So it's the same shit. Like you can't be upset about that. But like I said, telling like men letting women know to keep your guard up is because I care about you. I care about your feelings. I care about the person that you are.
Oh,
Right. What?
do you when I talked about cheating, do you feel like it could be like cheating could be like a dude going to like a nice restaurant or like eating at home and then every now and then he get like McDonald's? Is that like cheating?
No, that ain't
That could
cheating.
be cheating.
No, that ain't cheating. No, like there
I'm
be
talking about
like
McDonald's, like McDonald's being some side sex, and the restaurant and the food making is like the relationship. Do you feel like how everybody every now and then folks get a little fast food?
see, I have never heard that type of term before. That's different. Uh there's honestly though, there's a lot of people that don't really fuck with McDonald's.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. There is times where it's really late at night and that McDonald's line be very long.
Long.
Every time when that McDonald's
Long. Wrapped around.
be very long late at night. But if you, my thing is this, I I I rem, I remember this line so well. If you use if you are used to filet mignon, why settle for hamburger helper? If you used to have it top notch, why go and get something that's just temporary? The reason why I say that, when you go to a restaurant, that's meant for you. That's your table, that's your food, that's your wine, all that, right? You go to McDonald's, you are technically behind somebody else that's getting the turn, and then when it's your turn, then that's your turn. But as soon as you done, once you at McDonald's and you say what you want to eat, guess what? Once you go around, get your food and be done, guess what? It's somebody else coming right back around to get the same shit that you just got.
McDonald's been in business for a long time.
Yeah.
But
But
do you have any questions for me so far?
uh
I have two more questions.
okay, cool.
Is it okay to stop doing things you used to do?
It all depends on the energy of the person. If the energy is shifting and a lot of things that you used to do or what y'all used to do have stopped, might as well just go ahead and just go y'all
Have you
step.
done that before?
I have. I have. Like I've been with somebody where a lot of things was changing. And the biggest thing that was changing was for me, and I'm gonna always say this, regardless of if I'm with somebody, I'm not with somebody, if I'm friends and all that, is communication. When the communication starts to really like deteriorate and start like not to show a lot, then at that point you got a real deal like come to an agreement like, look, I can't be with you because the communication is off. Communication is off, then what? Then what are we doing?
I'm saying, like, have you ever been doing something, then you stop doing it? Like, you cut something, like you stop doing something from your past, a habit, a way of thinking,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. My way of thinking had changed because I wasn't thinking about that person the same way I used to think about them. Like I was looking at them different. Like when I started looking at you different, you got a lot to worry about. So a lot of habits can change, way of thinking can change, the way that you speak to people can change. It's
how do
all,
you address somebody who be like, well, you used to think like this?
and I'm gonna say, well, according to what I'm seeing from you and how the way your energy is, I got to cut that off because it ain't what it used to be. So why would I currently keep on giving you 100% when you only giving me 50?
Okay, that's all.
But I do have one more question for you.
Okay.
What about me that you seen? Like what have you seen about me that changed from the time we used to work together to where we are now? And you can
Like,
be
about you?
yeah, you be honest, you be cutthroat. You know matter.
Um, I feel like you are still authentic. You are still the same. Like, as far as like, not much changed. As far as like your personality, which is a good thing, a great thing, because I feel like that's good to be that same person, no matter how much money, no matter how many opportunities. Um, but I feel like you have evolved. Like, I feel like you're more sure of yourself, like knowing what you bring in. Like, it's just like you just becoming a better person, but the same person. So
Cool. I appreciate that because sometimes I have to hear stuff like this from other people. Like I can talk about myself all day, but it's good to hear opinions from other people because ain't no telling where everybody else see out of me. They be like, oh well, JC he this and he that, but still he ain't shit. Like, all right, if that's how you feel. Hey, to each his own. But other than that, yeah, I appreciate that.
all right.